Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, you'll be listening to a hypnosis session created for a client that was going through a tough time with relatively toxic people in their workplace. It sounded very much like there was a rude or disrespectful boss and passive-aggressive colleagues. And because of that, it was leading to a cycle. Because if you've got people being unpleasant and you don't have the confidence to call that out or to have boundaries in place, then it kind of condones it in a strange way. It doesn't mean it's right, but in a weird way, for the person that's doing that, and they're quite often doing it unconsciously, it seems very much like, well, if they've got away with it once, they're going to do it again. And that can lead to a cycle because that can chip away at someone's confidence, which makes them even more vulnerable and on edge. And then more of those things tend to create even more anxiety. So you can get these really frustrating loops. In this particular session, you're going to be hearing levels of disassociation. I tried to get quite a deep trance in this one by having about 3 or 4 levels of disassociation and to tap into the idea of resilience and inner confidence to feel worthy, but also techniques to reframe these words as something that weren't really an issue. So it's 2 things really: coping strategies, but the confidence to hold other people to account, to raise the standards, and to make decisions from a position of strength. If you can relate to any of this, and this session itself that you're about to listen to doesn't quite do the trick because it was created for someone else, you can always click the link in the show notes to schedule a free consultation call to explore working with me, because it might be that a more customized, unique session for you would be more beneficial. That said, even though this session was created for someone else, it might actually still be helpful for you. So let's try that first. Ideally, find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Switch off any devices that could interrupt you, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a wonderful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow any feelings of worry, stress, or tension to feel like it's leaving your body in your outward breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And just imagine you're breathing in the most wonderful feeling of resourcefulness, strength, courage, self-belief, confidence. And as you exhale, just imagine anything holding you back, any fears, worries, stress or tension, any feeling of anxiety, just feel and allow that to leave your body in that outward breath. So that as you're breathing in and breathing out, you're able to feel deeper and deeper relaxed. But not just relaxed. I want you to feel this wonderful feeling of feeling empowered. You're becoming stronger. Your self-belief is restoring and recharging. there's a feeling of reconnecting with who you really are. I want you to get a sense that sometimes people try and chip away at other people's confidence. Sometimes they say that hurt people hurt people. People that lack self-confidence try and chip away at the confidence of other people so that there's an illusion of them being ahead or more in control. But I want you to get a growing sense that as you breathe in and breathe out, you are connecting with a feeling of invincibility. Not just confidence, but unshakable confidence. Allowing any doubts and fears to leave your body, feeling deeper and deeper relaxed. I want you to imagine looking at a picture. I want you to imagine this is a picture of a forest. And I want you to imagine stepping into the picture and feeling what it would feel like to be in the forest. Being surrounded by trees, the freshness of the air. And I want you to imagine somewhere in that forest is a small, picturesque cottage. I want you to imagine standing in front of the door of the cottage, and I'll count down from 5 to 1, and you will imagine opening the door of the cottage and walking inside. It's clean, it's fresh, it's safe. A nice warm fire, a safe, cozy cottage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, walking into the cottage. And just like Goldilocks, I want you to find the most comfortable chair. And you can try a few different ones on until you find the most comfortable chair. Feeling warm, feeling safe, feeling comfortable. And just imagine you're relaxing in that chair. Feeling deeper and deeper relaxed. As you imagine drifting off into a sleep only within your imagination. And as you imagine being on that comfortable chair, in that cottage, in a forest, in a picture, in your imagination, you're able to go deeply asleep, opening your mind to new ideas of ways of thinking that will be powerful, empowering, and useful to give you a future of more of the things that you want and less of the things that you don't. And as you're there on that chair, from deep within you, I want you to imagine feeling a wellspring of confidence surging through your being, empowering you to face any challenge with poise and grace. I want you to imagine that your inner dialogue transforms into a harmonious symphony of uplifting and positive thoughts, nurturing your self-esteem and belief in your abilities. Change that voice inside your head into a cheerleader, an empowering, positive, encouraging voice. And if it has to be negative, I want you to imagine switching the location of that. So it almost feels like there's a miniature mouse that's talking on your hand that tells you all those criticisms and evaluations that are negative. But hearing those negative thoughts from an imaginary mouse on a hand in a squeaky voice means you can't quite feel the same way. The same things that used to freak you out and cause anxiety and panic would now cause a wry smile, a feeling of silliness, a feeling of that the problem is put into perspective, that if it needs to be solved, it could. But actually, a lot of problems are caused by the thoughts themselves, not the reality. As you encounter any negativity or passive aggression in your life, you effortlessly activate an energy force field shielding you from their impact. And I want you to picture that force field. combination of energy and a giant bubble protecting you. You can see what's going on, it just doesn't affect you emotionally anymore. The ability to disassociate from painful memories becomes a natural skill, and you already know how to do that. Changing I-based inner dialogue to you, or painful memories, imagine seeing yourself handling these memories the way you would have wanted to, rather than feeling like you're reliving a painful time. So this disassociation is a natural skill, allowing you to release their hold on your emotions and reclaim your inner peace. Any worries about the future gently dissolve as you're able to bask in the present moment, embracing the excitement of what lies ahead with optimism. And every now and then, whether it's on an email or verbally, if you're ever confronted with hurtful words, they'll just bounce off you like playful echoes. You could even imagine the voice of the person responsible for those hurtful words being that silly, high-pitched voice that does nothing but bring a smile to your face. And because of that, every day your confidence blossoms like a beautiful flower, radiating its vibrant colors in every area of your life. Feel how good it would feel to stand tall and strong, knowing that you have this energy force field that surrounds you, protecting you from negativity and empowering you to stay centered and strong. In the past, your inner dialogue has been an enemy, making you feel anxious and on high alert. But what if that enemy was an ally, nurturing your self-worth and empowering you to shine brightly in any situation? Most people don't know how to disassociate, but the more you practice, the better you get, until it becomes your gentle superpower, helping you detach from past pain and future worries, freeing your mind to focus on the present. I want you to embrace the gift of imagination, and you can use that to transform any hurtful words or passive aggression or any negative experiences into light-hearted playfulness, strengthening your resilience, but also giving you the confidence to hold other people to certain standards. It's not okay for you to be disrespected. It's not okay for people to use malicious words. And you are activating the confidence to hold people to account, to mirror back what they said and to ask what their intention was behind it. And of course, people will try and wriggle off the hook. But even in doing that, holding someone to account, you dramatically reduce the likelihood of them doing something similar in the future, as you feel empowered to establish boundaries, to raise your standards and encourage other people around you to raise their standards. Each day you find yourself more in tune with your inner power, feeling grounded, confident, and in control of your emotions. And this energy force field that surrounds you is like a powerful armor, guiding you through life with a sense of invincibility and assurance. Words cannot hurt you unless you allow them to. And this force field means that you can see them for what they are. Attempts to steal your energy. And that will fail from now on. Because your positive inner dialogue becomes a guiding compass, leading you toward success and fulfillment in all your endeavors. And as your confidence grows, you start to make new evaluations. What to do with your life, who you choose to work with or be around, doing more of what you want simply because you want it. The world is a big place and you could live anywhere in the world. There are lots of ways to make money and you can choose a career that's fulfilling and empowering for you. There's 8 billion people in the world. Why choose to spend time with people that don't bring out the very best in you? With each and every breath, you inhale the essence of self-confidence, exhaling any doubt or uncertainty that may try to hold you back. Your mind is becoming a sanctuary of tranquility. Your mind is your safe haven where you nurture positive thoughts and banish negativity effortlessly by that superpower of disassociation. And over time, the voices of doubt fade away, replaced by a choir of self-belief that reverberates with strength and assurance. And the more confident you become, the less you need that force field, but it's there if you ever need it, giving you the ability to move through life with a sense of serenity and protection, knowing that you have the power to rise above challenges, jibes, hurtful words, or passive aggression, giving you the ability to build resilience and emerge even stronger. As you breathe in and breathe out, I want you to imagine that future version of you with this new way of thinking, with this force field, with this inner confidence, handling some of the future situations that you've encountered in a new way, in a confident way, unfazed by negativity, but still empowered and fulfilled by positivity, like compliments and acknowledgements. See that future version of you living life on your terms. That you are diffusing the power that other people have over you. You can like to be liked, but you don't need to be liked. Your self-love comes from you, not needing the validation from other people. See that future version of you living life on your terms, but also see a protected version of you with the skills and ways of thinking to enjoy when good things happen, but to disassociate from pain and sadness, anxiety and doubt. And when you can see that future version of you living life the way you would want to live your life, let me know by nodding your head. That's it. And then imagine that you're there in that cottage, on that chair. Imagine leaving the chair, but there is something on the table, a potion. Much like a potion in Alice in Wonderland, I want you to imagine that this potion simply says resourcefulness. And I want you to imagine drinking that potion of resourcefulness, giving you an intense, magical feeling that you can handle more of what life throws at you, unlocking all of the incredible resources within you. And when you finish drinking that potion, it's time to leave the cottage, to find yourself there in the forest, breathing in that fresh air, but feeling strong, feeling empowered, feeling resilient and invincible. And then recall that this forest is just a picture, and then almost see yourself looking into a picture, knowing that even the picture itself was just a thought within a thought, an idea within an idea, a dream within a dream, and now you are listening to my voice firmly in the present as you take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, fully integrating into this present moment. As very soon I count from 1 to 10 to awaken you, you'll awaken feeling resourceful, confident, strong, protected, and ready to meet life with new standards and a new, ever-growing sense of confidence, starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8. Open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake. Wide awake. Wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.